skills shortages and where young people perhaps should focus. So those are some of the organizations that I'm affiliated with. Yeah.
Okay. Prof, fortunately, you are a big fan of the program, which is called A Way to Success. Maybe someone out there in rural areas is also facing some challenges in pursuing the academic journey. Maybe Prof can tell us what his own personal experiences in terms of challenges that he has overcame in order for him to be here. Do you recall any of the major ones to think that, hey, this one was my stumbling block, but I managed to overcome it?
Yeah, I mean, growing up in rural areas, I mean, at the time, we did not even have access to cell phones.
Okay,
Yeah, a computer. You know, it was in fact, the first time I touched a computer, it was when I went to University of Fort Hare. I remember
the white ones.
The library, the white ones, precisely. So that was for the first time. I did not even know where to touch. You know.
Yeah.
So I believe the country has made progress, you know, in terms of accessibility, in terms of technology. But there are still challenges. There are still challenges. If you look in terms of the quality of teaching, the violence, things like that. So those are some of the things which kind of block students from progressing in life. So some of the challenges are actually more about you, not external. Because I believe that even though we also had challenges in our time, some of those, I think they have been resolved to a certain extent. But now what I've noticed is where people become the enemies of their own success. And I think that is where, you know, young people perhaps should focus.
Okay. Prof, let's say there is an emerging lecturer somewhere there, or perhaps anyone who's starting maybe his work, looking up to Professor Mditshwa. What would then be the advice that you can give to these young academics in terms of working so that they can also maybe become one of the greatest people like Prof. Mditshwa in future? I'm trying to check what has really helped you now in academic space, because now we are here and we are really growing. Looking at 2015 when you joined the lecturing, and then 10 years later, you already secured the title of being a professor, and also having quite a number of these publications that you already have. Maybe what was the strategy that we've been using so that they can even maybe try to mimic it themselves as well?
Yeah, thank you for that question. I think one which really is very important is not to isolate yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, you can only do so much. Yeah. So that really helps where you work with other people, because when you work with other people, you get ideas, you change ideas where they are strong. You know, you get that support. You know, so you'll find that you grow much quicker if you collaborate. We call it collaboration. And when you talk about collaboration, we don't only talk about within your university. You need to check with other universities. Is there someone that I can work with in another university? Even internationally, are there people that you can tap on into their own experience and advance your career? So that I believe is quite very key.
Good. Now, I'm asking this because one would think that to go and collect data, even if you're to say that you are really been supervising and sit down analyzing this data and writing, to say now we are above 100 publications and we are still going up, obviously it might be a little bit difficult if you do not have the research team that you collaborate with. So viewers at home, you can take this one. It's very important to associate yourself with others.
And it also cuts across. I mean, that principle cuts across in life. I remember when I was doing grade 12, I had, I think about 2 people or 3 people that I always studied with. Okay, same applies when I went to Forte.
Yeah.
I remember we had a very challenging module, chemistry.
Okay, I
You know,
remember.
that module
The one
dealt with
Mr.
us
Makan.
by Mr. Makanda, you know.
That one.
But, you know, I had someone, maybe you know him, Sipem Mhlana, that I that I often
remember
worked
him.
with, you know.
Yeah, I remember him.
And yeah, come end of the semester, even though we got very poor marks in the initial test, by the end of the semester, we passed very well. So that thing of saying, I'm not going to close myself, I'm going to work with others, it's really important for perhaps in every sphere of your life.
Okay, wonderful. By the way, viewers at home, what is also important is the work of people like Professor Mditshwa and other scholars. We may not maybe on daily basis come across with, yet it is very important. They assist us on policy making. The policymakers in parliament, when they sit down, they review, they check the recommendations which comes from their manuscript. So they are doing a very good job when it comes to assisting us with policies. Prof, do you perhaps have a message now that you have as a closing message that you want to give my people? Mind you, our theme, it is the way to success.
Yes, they usually say happiness is an inside job. I believe success as well.
Okay.
Even though it's influenced by many things, you know, externally, but if you can overcome yourself first,
Okay.
you'll find that success is going to be much easier.
Okay.
Most of the time, why we fail to achieve our goals is because we have defeated ourselves from the beginning.
Yeah.
So if really we can every day, you know, overcome ourselves, every day overcome ourselves, we'll find that all the challenges that we face will be much easy to actually overcome. It will go back to, you know, basic things like your daily routine.
Okay.
What do you do when you wake up?
Yeah.
If you do devotion,
okay,
do you stick to that every day, or you do it based on your feeling? If it's based on your feeling, that's how success will treat you. It will come and go. So it becomes very important really to have a plan, stick to the plan, and if you do that, you'll find that challenges, yes, they will come, but you'll have a way of navigating because you are so used to victories. So that's what I would like to say to the viewers at home.
Let me do justice, even though I said that I requested Prof to do the closing remarks, but I know he's a man who's rooted in values of Christianity. Prof, one verse that you think this one has kept you going before I let you go. I think this one will always be my goal.
A great one. It's,
I can't miss this one with you.
It's Philippians. I think it's Philippians 4, verse 13.
Okay.
I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
So that one is, it's really a great verse which assists me to navigate my daily life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fellow South Africans, even abroad, we are on the journey of success. I believe that, as Prof indicated, if you firstly conquer yourself and also make sure that you embark on this journey, start something. Once you start, and also consistency. He's even saying, if I'm quoting him well, if sometimes you treat this consistency, sometimes you bypass it, success also will do the same, will bypass you. If you are consistent, you are likely to be successful. We are bringing this to you so that you can take, or perhaps take an informed decision, because now we are exposed to knowledge. If you're an undergrad student, you know the person now that you can look up to when it comes to horticulture. Prof. Mditshwa is here. You maybe want to do your master's qualification, even your PhD. This is the best supervisor that you can come to. Firstly, try to find funding, of course, and then this is the best supervisor who will assist you with the knowledge. If you are out there as an industry, you want to collaborate with someone with the knowledge, current knowledge about how to preserve food after harvesting, Prof. Mditshwa is here with his team. They are very good, I know them. They are going to assist you on that. So he's open for collaborations. This platform is open for that. Thank you, Prof. I believe that it's the first sitting of this kind.
Yeah.
We will have many more in
Thank you.
future.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to further engagements.
Thanks, Prof.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Prof. Thanks, Prof.